So hi guys, today we will be going to discuss on the block level elements and inline level elements, and then we will proceed for the next topic. So block level versus inline level. Okay. So instead of going through the notes, okay, we directly go into coding and we'll see the difference between the both. Okay, what is block level and what is inline level. So I will go to my Visual Studio Code. Previously we wrote some code here, okay, and here only you will understand some of the differences. Okay, I will run this code, okay, through a live server. Okay, so yesterday we saw this code, okay, whatever we wrote in the body element inside the body tags, all is visible on our browser screen. These are all our block level elements, so all are taking place on the new line. What there are so many space around here, okay, but still it is taking place or it is rendering on the new line. So what is block level elements? The elements which will be appear on new line after the previous element and takes the whole line of space. Okay, if we consider about the inline elements, okay, I will show you. So again, this B tag or emphasis tag are kind of inline elements. Okay, why? I will say. Okay, so as we have put this word, whatever it is, okay, inside the B tag, okay, and this word a liquid which we put inside emphasis tag, okay, they didn't take place on the new line. Okay, they are available on their own line, means inside at that same place only. It is taking space of that content only, and it is not taking whole line of space. Okay, if I, instead of these B tags, okay, I will change its tag to P tag. Okay, see, as soon as I change the tag of the this word to P tag, that is paragraph tag, it occurs or it renders on the new line. Okay, if I again change it to B tag, that is bold, to make any word or any set of words in bold size, okay, we use B tag. Okay, so as soon as I make changes, again this will come on the same line. Okay, it will come inside the same line of the P tag. Okay, so I will show you one more thing. Okay, I will add one button. We'll add two buttons. Okay, so as there is a P tag, this will take the whole line of space. On the next line, this button will take the space. Okay, they will render on the new line because already this block level element has occurred whole space. Okay, now button will take space of its content, and this next button will render next to the first button. Okay, this first button will render on the next line, and the second button will render next to the first button. So we will see. So you can see both the buttons are at the same line, okay, and they didn't occur on the new different line. So this is the difference between inline elements and block level elements. Block level elements will occur on the next new line and will take whole line of space, okay, while inline elements will render on the same line and it will take space of that content only. Okay, if I add two more buttons, they will render on this page on this same line, because in this line already we have still space. Okay, so because of that, inline elements will take the space of the content until the time that line doesn't stop, or what you can say, it doesn't finishes the line. Okay, till the time it will go on the same line itself. So it is all about placing, how the elements will place on the page. Okay, this is our whole page. Okay, this browser page which is in white. Okay, and whatever elements we will write in this file, okay, they will take their own place, okay, they will render on this page depending on what type of element they are. Okay, so major there are two types of elements: block level elements and inline level elements. Depending on what type of elements they are, they will render on this page like that. Okay, so if it is a block level element, okay, so I have applied some style so you will understand what is happening here. Okay, so see, I put style, okay, to this h1 tag, that is border, uh, 1 pixel, okay, means I'm providing width. What should be width of that border? It should be solid, okay. Means there are many types, okay, solid, dotted, or something, different types of border, how you want. So as you might have known about a word, okay, if I open new blank word, and yeah, see, there are different types of borders. Like solid means a plain uniform border, or it can be like small dotted, then dark dotted, different styling of borders we have. So I am using one uniform plain solid bordering. Okay, then what should be the color of that border? So I provided red, and this is width. If I provide 10, the size of the width will increase. Okay, see, it becomes more thick. Okay, so I will again move it to 1. Okay, so this is the thing that we will discuss in CSS part. So I'm just applied some style to my element, okay, to h1, that is a block level element. I will put here also as a block, while this one is the inline. Okay, so as you can see here, the h1 tag, that is a block level element, content is this much only, but still it is taking other space also. It is taking whole space because as you can see, border is around all the whole line. Okay, content is this much, but as the block level elements take whole space of that line, so border will occur on the whole line. Okay, while on inline elements, as you can see, the content is this much, so border is applied on the content itself. So better visualization is there also. If you right click on your browser page, do inspect. Okay, so as soon as you inspect here, see, so I am on h1 tag. Okay, h1 HTML session block. So you can see the this thing, blue line. Okay, blue is the content of the that element. Okay, whatever highlighted as a blue is the content of that element, and whatever present, okay, whatever present outside the content, that is in orange, okay, that is a margin. Okay, it is a margin. If anything present highlighted in green, that is padding. Okay, so we will discuss about it later, but if I go here, so see, this is whole content which is in blue, then our border, okay, and then margin in orange. Okay, if we go to buttons, content is this much, then little bit of padding, okay, we will discuss about it later, and border. Okay, so you can see inline elements taking space of that content itself. My line is like this much, add new record inline, so it is taking space of this much, as you can see in blue, highlighted in blue. But while in h1 tag, that is block, okay, content is small, but still it is taking content as a whole line. So this is the difference, how it is. This differentiate the placing of the elements, because the space is already taken on the block level. The next element is coming on the next line, next element is coming on next line, again on the next element, which is a block level element, it is taking whole line space. Okay, it is taking whole line space. Again next element will occur on the third line. Okay, again next our p tag. So p tag is again a block level element, so it is taking whole space. inside that p tag we have b tag. So as you can see, if I hover on that b tag, it is giving the specific content level space only. How whatever the content is taking that space, only that is highlighted. But if I hover on p tag, it is showing all the whole line space. It is taking whole line space, while b tag is taking only that particular space for that content itself. Again, if I check for a liquid, which is emphasis tag, which is again inline element, so it is highlighted for that particular space of content only. Okay, then these button tags are also taking only the space which is required for that content. Okay, while block level elements are taking more space, like it is taking whole line space. Okay, so this what we can say, this is deciding factor how the HTML elements will be structured in our page. Okay, this is the deciding factor by which your elements will be visible on your page. Okay, if you don't understand why my HTML elements are looking like this, you need to first understand what is block level elements and inline level elements, and after that only you will understand why your structure is looking like this. Okay, because I already know that my which tags are what kind of them. Okay, means my heading tag is block level, so that's why it is appear here, and the next element is showing up on the second line. While I know that buttons are inline elements, so both the button elements are showing on the same line. Okay, so this is the thing. There are some normal rules. Okay, what is the normal rule? You can nest. Okay, nest means you can put another HTML element inside one element. Okay, like this we have nested b tag inside p tag. Okay, this bold tag is nested inside paragraph tag. Okay, so nesting will occur only, okay, if block level element is present. You can't nest block level element inside inline elements. Okay, but vice versa is possible. You can put inline element inside block level element. So what I'm trying to say here means you can next block level and inline. Okay, this is correct. Okay, you can nest inline elements inside block level elements, but if you try to nest block level elements inside inline element, this is wrong. Okay, this is wrong. You can't put block level elements inside inline elements. Okay, because it is usual reason why inline elements take only content specific space. Okay, it will take the space which is required for the content. Okay, but block level elements will take whole line space. Okay, so it is not a proper nesting. Okay, but while this one is the proper nesting, why, as you can see in our code itself. So this is the block level element which is taking whole line. Okay, so we have more space, so we can nest the inline element which is taking only the content specific space, so we can nest it. Okay, but if this block inline element is taking this much space, okay, it is taking this much content specific space, how we can put inside the block level element which will take whole line of space. Okay, while these are fine. Okay, like block is fine and inline is fine. Okay, these both the nestings are fine. Okay, you can do this kind of nesting. Okay, so this is about nesting, means how you can put another element inside one element. Okay, as I can put like, okay, so if I say I can put this b tag inside button tag because both are inline elements, right? So see, it makes this text as a bold. Okay, this is normal text, this is bold text. Okay, so it becomes bold. So this nesting is possible. Okay, inline to inline. If I do one more thing, like there is a division tag, okay, which is a block level element which is created for section or creating a division. Okay, inside that I can put h1 tag because both are block level elements. So this is working. But if so nesting part is done, we will move to another type of elements which we call as a void elements. Okay, so till now we saw all the elements, okay, which has opening tag and closing tag. Okay, as you can see, all most of our elements which we have used till now all are starting with indicating start with opening tag and ending those element with closing tag. Okay, but there are some elements which doesn't start with opening tag. Okay, they are self closing tags. Okay, we also call them as a self closing tag, okay, or void elements. Okay, because they doesn't contain any what we can say content. Okay, means we don't put anything content like this in such elements. Okay, and they don't require opening tag, they are self closing tag. So I will show you how. So I will use br tag. Okay, so this is kind of void element. Okay, no content, we are not putting any content, and it doesn't require opening tag or closing tag, it is a self closing tag. Okay, this is for creating a break. Okay, creating a new line of break. Okay, if you want to understand more this one, let's put this here. So this constructor, okay, whatever its pronunciation, is coming on the same line. Okay, inside this line constructor is coming on the same line. If I want this content to go on the next line, okay, go on the next line, I will put this break tag. Okay, this say here, so it breaks to next line. This constructor it goes to another line using this break tag. Okay, so this break tag is used to push the content to the next line or create a break at that position. Okay, so this is a void element, or we can say self closing tag. Okay, which we can use. Okay, now we will move to next topic, which is attributes. Okay, so each most of the we can say most of the html elements will have attributes. Okay, so these attributes are actually what we can say, the one which I have written here. Okay, this class, okay, this href, these are attributes. What they are doing, they are enhancing the operation or adding more information about the html element. Okay, they are enhancing these elements. Like here we can say that anchor element. Okay, to create a hypertext link, like click here. Okay, we have this click here option. If I click on it, it will redirect to another website. Okay, right now it is showing google.com. If I click on this page, sorry, in on that line, it will go to google.com. Okay, as you can see it moves to google.com. I will go back. Okay, so what attributes are doing, they are adding functionality or adding more information about that particular element. With adding this attribute, what I am doing, I am creating a linkage between my css rule, this is my css rule, and this is my element. So I am linking those css and html here using attributes. Okay, so html elements have attributes, and these attributes work in enhancing particular element or add more information. Okay, so we will uh, see how we need to add. So we need to add the name of the attribute first. Okay, that is, this is href. Okay, href is used to uh, put the link, okay, website link where you want to redirect. Okay, anchor tags are used to redirect your page, like I'm redirecting from our page to google.com. So href, here in href we provide website link. Okay, how? Using equal sign, and inside double quotes I am providing website link. Okay, you can put single quotes also, no issue. It it's everyone's own style. Okay, you can put single quotes or double quotes, but for me I follow the double quote style. Okay, again we will add one more attribute. Okay, we will add one more attribute here, that is target. Okay, target, there are different types of target like self, top, parent, blank. So I will go with blank. Okay, why blank? I will show you what happens. Okay, I put target as a blank. So right now whenever I'm clicking on this click here button, the same tab, okay, the same tab is going to google.com. Okay, but if I have added now underscore blank as a target, now it will open this google.com on the new tab. Okay, it will open this uh, website on the new tab. Okay, I will save this and let me click on it. See, it redirect to google.com but opening a new tab. So my website page is on the first tab and second tab is the google.com. Previously it was redirecting on the same tab itself. Okay, so what I have added one attribute which is mentioning a target. Okay, how you want to open this website. Okay, if you hover on these things, you will understand the other things also, like as I told you underscore blank, so it will load the URL in a new browsing context. This is usually a tab. Okay, self means it will open in the current one and this is default behavior, so because of that it was opening in the same tab itself. Okay, means underscore says one more attribute for this anchor tag. Let's see on that. So it is title. Okay, this title is for, like we can say, Google. So this title is for tip over. Whenever you hover your cursor on particular element, it will show tip over. Okay, so see, if I go here, see, it is showing this tooltip. This is tooltip, it is showing Google. Okay, if I put some more thing like, so this title is responsible for showing tooltip. This is called as tooltip. It is showing Google website. Okay. So using attributes, we have enhanced the performance of this anchor tag or behavior of the anchor tag. Correct. As I have put the target equal to underscore blank, I change the behavior, how it works. Correct. Again, I have added the title. Because of that, it added the tooltip, so it improves the functionality. Okay, and this one is providing where I need to redirect. Okay, so attributes are important one in the HTML thing, and this is class attribute. Okay, this class attribute is to create the link. Okay, means target your HTML element with CSS class. So what I am trying to do here, I have created one style rule. Okay, and I want to apply this style rule to particular element. So what I will do, I will add the attribute class. Okay, and inside that I will add this style rule. So that particular CSS, that particular style will be applied to this HTML element. Okay, till this point we have come till attributes. Okay, this is relative means we are mentioning that we are importing style sheet. Okay, style sheet means CSS file. We are importing a CSS file from where href, using href we are providing a source from which file I want. Okay, which file I am importing. Okay, same case with script. Okay, here we put src to mention which file I need to import. Source for JavaScript, and here for style sheet we use href. Okay, so this is attributes, and there are many attributes depending on what what elements are present, like this href, target, title. This can be specific to anchor tag. Okay, this can be specific to anchor tag. If I try to put target here, there is no such attribute for h1. See, there is no such attribute for h1. It will be like again as a tooltip. This will be also used as a tooltip only. Okay, so some attributes will be present with specific to that tag. Okay, other attributes will be specific to that particular things. Okay, so if I try to source, okay, I will try to source. So src source is available with script but not available with h1. Okay, so there are specific attributes with specific elements, And class is something which is available with most of the things. If I try to add class with button also, it is present. I can add class with this one also with p tag. I can add class to this anchor tag also. I think with script it will not be present. Okay, it is present with script also. So class is kind of attribute which is available to most of the HTML elements. Okay, now we will see different types of attributes. Okay, I will cover this point in 5 minutes. Okay, so there are some attributes. Okay, to which sometimes we no need to give value. Okay, we don't require give value, we just mention that attribute name, that's it. These are kind of boolean attributes. Okay, these are kind of boolean attributes. Okay, input type text. Okay, so this is for input element. Okay, as you can see, this is input element where I can put Akshay or whatever text we can put to get the user details or get the user input. If you want to get some information from user, like we all know, see this is google.com, and if you want to search anything, this is user input text where you need to provide things and see how it is working. So this is the input text, okay, where I can put my data. User can input its data. So it has some attribute which is disable. Okay, this attribute I no need to provide value. If I save it, see this is automatically disabled. Okay, I can't put any data here. Even it is not activating. Previously, if I remove it again, see again it is activated, and whenever I click inside the input element, it is becoming active. Okay, means it is becoming it is informing to the user that you have clicked inside the input element and now we are ready to write. Okay, so we are ready to write and you can write anything. But once I put again that attribute that is disable, it is disabled. I can't write inside it. So there are such attributes to which we don't require to put any value. Okay, so these are such kind of attributes which are boolean type of attributes. Okay, to which if we provide some, so if you want to provide, you need to provide like this. Okay, or maybe let me try with. Okay, so see, means it's like whatever value you will provide. Let me uh, in some of the what we can say, in some of the frameworks, in front end frameworks, it works like you can provide boolean values like true or false. You people know about boolean values in electronics or in computer science. We use these values, boolean values, which are available in true or false. So there we need to provide value like true or false. In some of the front end framework we provide like this, true or false. Here we no need to provide. If you want to disable it, just provide disable. If you want to activate it again, remove this attribute, that's it. Okay, and in some of the, as I told you, in React or in Angular or in some other framework, there is thing like you can provide value as a true or false to activate or disable. Okay, so we will talk about it, but right now just understand that this is kind of boolean attribute. Okay, which we need to just provide that attribute name and no need to provide value, and it will be work as it as per its functionality. So now it is a disable attribute, so it will disable that element. Okay, that's it for today's session. Thank you guys.